Good time zones, everyone, and welcome into Monday. I'm terribly sorry, but I can't stop that one. What I can control and have all the interest and all the fun over is it's Monday, and we're back on Wilderness, and therefore we have all the fun, the chaos, the mayhem, and the silliness that comes along with it, and a couple of interesting builds, I hope. Oh, and apparently a decked out run. I didn't look to see where we were going, but we will get to that as soon as I have gone through all of the welcomes. So, let's get this up on screen, which is going to mean that you're going to hear some popping in the background because, hey, bees. Welcome into Blast with an even more wrecked ice shulker box. Oh dear. How could it be even more wrecked? I thought you were getting it sorted, Blast. I hope you can figure out what's wrong with things. Uh-oh. I have a horrible feeling. Frauke, welcome in. True Purple, good to see you. Elkhorn, welcome in as well. Apparently, communicating in emotes. Or at least that's what you said. Welcome in. Hope you're doing okay. Raven, take care. Stay warm. Look after yourself. I hope things go okay. Let's see, carrying on a little bit. Scroll. I might even catch up with the start of stream. There we are, starting stream. There's the there's the sequence of bots. This time around, it's Stream Elements, Seri, and then Mary. Oh, where is Mary Whitehouse bot? Oh, interesting. I wonder why that one plays as me. Need to change that. Apparently, I'm saying what's the starting song is there. Whoopsie. The icebox is wrecked from fixing it. It is right. It is fixed now. Oh, okay. That's good to hear. Thank you to everyone for joining the Scurries. It's always good to see. Feg, welcome in, and I hope the family thing goes okay. Sin Lily, welcome in as well. Also, welcome into Glam Pixie, who got here just before stream as well. Little Red, welcome in. Good to see you. Elkhorn, scurrying. There we are. Heil Hydrate. I'm trying to actually figure out what I'm saying, which is failing miserably, but nothing new there. Hi. Hail Hydrate. We have a Pokemon in chat, apparently. I have no idea what it is, I can't see it. I will catch up with the scroll in a second. Oh, there's a stretch to go with the Hydrate. As always, everyone, remember, hydrate, stretch, med check, remember to eat, look after yourselves. It is important to do so. Very loud, friendly family function. I hope that goes okay, Feg. Blackclad Wanderer, welcome in, and thank you for the lurk as well. Canadian Dragon, welcome in. Happy Monday as well. Hopefully the caffeine is strong and the day bends to your will. Not a chance. It's been a bit of a fnurble, but hey, that's the way it goes. Thank you for the lurk as well. Hope the things and stuff go okay. Lil Red, thank you for the 14 months of subscription so far. Thank you for booping a button. Blast Jordan, uh-oh. I love this tree joke, and so does Elk. Yesterday, an angry tree walks into a bar, gets drunk on root beer, barks something inappropriate, and leaves. I'm not sure that was a joke. Hunter, welcome in. Thank you for joining the scurry as well, and thank you for the lurk. So, it is deadly. Oh dear. Okay, I guess we're going to a deadly run of Decked Out. Lovely. Raven on a 535 stream streak and straight into blanket jail, which will probably help with it being cold. I hope that works for you. Frauke on a 405 stream streak. I'm not AFK. Go on, game. Diving into the ocean and swimming away from the blanket bot. And nope, apparently the Merry White House bot is definitely on a blanket rush today. Deadly's not max. Is Deadly? I don't think Deadly is max. Deep is the. I'm not sure. We'll check when I get there. Right. There's the Pokemon Spinarak. Cool teacher, welcome in. I hope you're doing okay. Actually, I hope everybody's doing okay. Okay, here we are. The Frauke Information Service to everybody. Weeklies are to catch Gen 3, monotypes, and anything. Have fun with the catching. Anyway, ooh, dark chocolate with almonds. Yes, please. Nordic Wolf, welcome in. I hope things are going okay. You like blooping things. Blooping is good. Booping is better. You mean you weren't... It wasn't not... if I'm going to throw back your stuff at you, make you look bad, wouldn't it? Yeah. There's a level beyond Deadly. I can't remember. We'll go and have a look in a second. Elkhorn. Ritsu, welcome in. And thank you for booping the button, and thank you to Taryn for giving the button to boop. That's month 5 of the gift sub, and you've been subscribed for 29 months. My word. Discovered a vitamin enhanced water flavor makes you Hammy the Squirrel. Okay. And welcome into Your Luck's Mind. Thank you for the first time chat. Right. I'm going to explain why you've been hearing a lot of bee booping. I have moved my bee farms. They are now down here, or rather they are here. And for context, so there was a cave here. This section of cliff was the cave. There was already a cave here. I've expanded it, turned it into a bee farm, and my plans are to turn this into a cliffside greenhouse. I've also done the southern wing of the storage room. So a few things have appeared. Also, apparently, we have protesters. I suspect they think this is the British Museum. They want us to hand back their marbles. Welcome to the Cliffs of Insanity. Not yet. I'm not left-handed, Elcon. Actually, I am. Ginger, welcome in, and thank you for 21 months of subscription. My word, thank you for booping that button as well. Right. I never had marbles, mine or theirs. Well, we'll see. Let's go over here. Go uphill a little. Shoot the protesters. I mean, they obviously don't like the fact that I'm opening a museum up. Right, that's got my range in. Probably. Whoop. 2, 3. Oh, no, he jinked, right? Ah. Garrett. Hey, how come you get to shoot something? Yeah, well, that's dealt with the visitors. Whelks, shellfish. Midna, welcome in. Let's just collect all of this. XP. Right. I have no idea what happened to their leader, so that might be the other reason for why they were going around in circles. Let me put away. No, that's straight to basic cobble. Cobble. Mossy cobble. Mossy stone bricks. No, that's tough bricks. Tough. Still there. Tough bricks go there. Oh, I should have put away the stone. Did not know about it. Okay. Stone. Gravel goes back here. I really should sort out... Well. Whale plus elk equals a whelk. I'm not quite sure how Elkhorn wants to take that one. Right, grass blocks. No, that's coarse dirt. Coarse dirt goes up here. And we've got it getting dark. Oop, dark oak saplings. I'm just emptying my inventory because if we're going to go and play decked out, it's much more useful for me not to have anything in my inventory before we get there. Whee! To spawn! Wow. Now, no picking on everybody. No picking on everybody. And if anybody needs to lose weight, good luck. I hope you... I hope that... I wish you luck in your endeavors. I hope that you feel comfortable in what you are and what you become. Trying to say that one supportively and failing miserably, and I really wish I knew how to say it a lot more supportively. And now comes our... our documentary. Attenborough. Whelks are carnivorous marine gastropod mollusks, sea snails, with slightly spiraled shells, highly valued as an edible seafood, particularly in Asian and European cuisines. Let's watch as Ginger tries to explain why the heck this is in my conversation. Who knows? Oh. Thank goodness for that, elk. I'm trying miserably. Into the gaming district. Woohoo! And out of the gaming district portal. Whee! Down we go into the depths of Decked Out. Jordan hoards random crabs. I am not getting into that conversation. Do I have any keys for Decked Out left? Because if not, I've just made it all the way down. I have one Decked Out key. That's fine. That's all it takes. I don't need more than one key. We're only doing one run today. Alright, let's take off my armor, pick up my box, put down my... excuse me. Key. No, I'd like a carrot so that I can eat just in case. Come on. Come on. There we are. Right. Did I pick up the key? Yes, I did. Is the game ready? Yes, it is.
Beware the depths.
Okay. Set my spawn, set spawn, and put away my escape pick. Nothing wearing, just a decked out box. Excellent. Deadly is the second to highest level. We are not going to deep. So, there was just one level more. Right. So, deep fried miner. No, I hope not. Right. Double check my box is loaded out. Yep. So, Deadly is going to be interesting. It's a level 3 compass. We get to go and play with the wardens.
Intelligence.
And apparently there's some intelligence. Not necessarily any in my head. Okay. Let's see where we go. Everyone, cross your fingers and kiss your squirrels goodbye. Because there ain't no way of getting out of this without dying. A frog got his DNA tested. He's part Brit, part Irish, and a tadpole. Oh, tadpole. Oh, Elkhorn. Oh. And I do not have a button, my key set up for turning off. Where's the mini-map? Somehow the key for turning off mini-map has been disabled. Toggled mini-map. Thank you. There we are. Right. Into the depths we go. Let's see if we can find out where these parties are. I'm hearing lots of things going ding, which is interesting. I'm going into the depths, hoping for a key. Let's find our way into the deadly things we see. Well, I got some intel already. And none of those Ravagers are nearby, so that's a good sign. We've got a good clean... No, we haven't. Why is that door closed already? Hey, Nordic Wolf. Have some nice noms. Oh. Well, hello to you. I'm suffering from deja vu. Didn't I try and go through here the other day and find that Ravager was there last time? Oh, and we have a rare Pokemon for those who might be interested in catching it. And I'm out of Ultra Balls. Well, we have bats. It is a weekly monotype. Ooh. We have bits, we have intel, we still don't have a key. Lotus, welcome in. Happy Monday.
Evasion.
There we are. Evasion is good. Still not a key, but we've got stuff playing. Okay. Shush you. Key? No key. Oh, where have all the keys gone? You think that Ravager was in the same space as before? Sounds like deja vu. Oh. Oh. That was not... That was the backside of a Ravager that I nearly walked into. Hashtag rigged. Nah. Do not need a tromp, thank you. There's usually a Ravager around here. Don't mind that they're not here, but it's a tad worrying. I can hear one. Please don't be up here. Good. Now this room is usually our best chance for finding no. Well, I was hoping for keys. All the things going ding, none of the Ravagers. No, I don't want the Ravagers. None of the keys. Look at all the juicy money. Yeah, the money's juicy, but without it, without a key, I can't get to level 2. And without getting to level 2, I can't get to level 3. It's become slightly difficult. There's no bypass. You have a Jolteon, a Glaceon, and a Flareon. You need the rest. Nice. Nope, that's not a key either, but it's bits. So I'll take... Wow, 7. Or 6, rather. I don't think you like Juicy and Ravager. What? When did I say Juicy and Ravager in the same sentence?
Data Seeker.
Ooh, Data Seeker. That's not going to help me. Game, would you take pity on me and give me a key? I saw the outline of a Ravager in the distance and thought I was in trouble. Of course, it's through a wall, up a pathway, and out of the way. That one's not. Meep. Panicked squirrel sounds. Panicked squirrel sounds. $38 intel. And not a single key. It's going to be one of those runs, isn't it? Oh well, we'll just have to loot Gremlin. Keep going through all the places that we can find keys. Got the EVs 2, last charm, you had to evolve 3 EV evolutions because they were missing. You always catch all the EVs. Nice! Yeah, I hear you in the walls. I always thought that there was some things that popped up through here, but apparently not. Key? No. Good lord, I'm going to get a stack of intel before I can even get to the second floor. Which worries me, because it means that it's going to, that finding a key on the second floor is going to be difficult, because I'll have used up all of my cards. Krish, 5-stream streak, and congratulations on dodging the Merry White House bot. Thank you for the lurk. That was a boop, not a ping. Now, boops might be more useful. 3 escapes, 2 not... have you not noticed the Merry White House bot before now, Krish? So, for those who haven't noticed it, what we have is the Merry White House bot is recording your streaks.
Loot and scoot.
I've got a loot and scoot. Ah, you disregarded it. Ah, you see. Disregarding the Merry White House bot is not a thing to disregard. Because sometimes the Merry White House bot catches you, and sometimes it doesn't. Key? No key. This is interesting run. Not a very successful run, but an interesting run. Oh. Well, what it means is that so far, the Merry White House bot has noticed that you have streaked 5 times. And you've escaped 3 of them. It's a little bit of a fun addition to make sure that if you lose your streak from Discord, we still know that you have streaked. Key! Excellent. Now we can get to level 2. We just have to dodge all the Ravagers between here and there. I did not say that out loud. I did not say that out loud. I did not say that out loud. I did not say that out loud.
Tread lightly.
Game, you're not supposed to be listening. Ah. Hey, Luna. I think the game is listening to me, and this is just level 1. Yeah, it's... Nah. Look, I've already turned a corner and straight into the Ravager that I just said I just need to dodge it. Right.
Loot goblin.
Oh, Loot Goblin. I need to get this in there quickly.
Security authorization accepted.
Excellent. You're not seeing anyone doing them in a minute. Well, I do them pretty much once a week, Luna. Hey, math girl. Welcome in. So, I need to find a key to get to level 3, because this is a level 3 compass. Of course it is. Because RNGesus said we're doing deadly. No, that's probably Luna's key child, isn't it? Hi. Fnurbles. Oh yeah, Level 3 is my goal, Luna. So what I set up, Luna, is when a redeem for running a decked out run is triggered, it automatically also picks the level that I have to run. I decided to make it that little bit more interesting. Let's go with interesting. So I don't control which level I'm aiming for. I get told by RNGesus. And today it said deadly. Why you should...
Scoot.
Loot and scoot again. Why should you never iron a clover? Because you should never press your luck. Oh, and we've got a hydrate. I'll hydrate. What a waste of loot and scoot. Oh well. And Raven is... Level 3 isn't too bad once I know it. I've only been there twice. And it's... stretch. But we all need to start working together to get the secrets and unlock more areas.
Stability.
I mean, it's on my list of things to do, but... Well, Elokin, welcome in, and thank you for joining the scurry. I barely know level 3. I barely know level 2. But hey. I'm worried that I have not seen any loot being dispensed. But then again, I'm not in areas where it is dispensed. That sounded like a warden. Where's Keychild gone? Hey, Ms. Mist. And hey, Mr. Roo. There was a Ravager around here a minute ago. There it is. Hello. I'm doing alright, Mr. Roo. I'm playing with Ravagers in Decked Out. And hoping to eventually find a key to get to level... Why are you... Look, would you mind not derping? Come on. Who's a pretty Ravager? Who's a pretty Ravager? Yeah, I know you're there. There's no need to glow in the dark at me. That's better. Is this Keychild? Hello, Keychild. You hear they like fresh squirrel meat. Yeah, I think that I'm feeling a lot less fresh as a result of this. Hey, Urban, welcome in. And we have a weekly monotype in chat for those who might want it. It's your pretty baby. Yeah, your pretty baby is sitting in the way, Luna. Oh, that's not helpful. Let's go down this side. I'm forever hearing wardens. Well, something's been murdering stuff down here. Oh, hi. I can tell it's not dark on the surface, thankfully. because he's not shooting at me. Somebody just slept through the night. I have not seen a single piece of loot on this floor. I may have to... Ah. I heard that, though. I'm hearing laserfish. And wardens. It is slightly worrying, Raven. I had hoped that there would have been some loot dispensed by now, but I suspect part of the problem is I'm not in areas where it is. The unsettling warden is unsettling. Oh, there's a laserfish.
Sneak.
The note blocks are loot drops. Yeah, I've been hearing them. I just don't know where they are. Warden is seeing who's visiting. Yeah, squirrel. If I go up here, I should be able to get into the water areas. Now, usually there's loot drops around here. More listening to who is. Yep. I see bits. I see intel. I do not see a key, but it's a loot drop at least.
Loot and scoot.
Now that's a good sign. Loot and scoot triggering is good for me. That's more loot dropping. Excellent. Now, this area is a bit darker. I apologise for this. And there are things in here that make life difficult. Have a good meeting, Raven. I'm hearing lots of things booping. Is that a key? That's a key. No, that's intelligence. That's a key, though. Oh, that's the first time I've actually seen intelligence drop. Nice. Okay. This area is not fun. Drops on level 2+. Excellent. I've just been unlucky. It's not really dropped before. Right. I have a key to get to level 3. Insert joke here about Scotsman celebrating getting intelligence. Yes, Elkhorn. Yes. The lower you get, the better and higher chances of loot. Yeah. So, nothing new there. That's... Right. Now for my next problem. Getting through to the doors to level 3. I wouldn't call them brain cells, but certainly some fun and useful things. Hey, Inari. I really hope that this key on level... this artifact on level 3 is going to be easy to find. Because I'm not looking forward to level 3. Particularly since I don't know how to get out of it. Those wardens are cranky. Only 4 locations, and they're all pretty easy to find. That's good. Something was found. Calling them brain cells may be a push. Finding them isn't the issue. Yeah. No. Hello. Oh, that's not good. This is not helpful. Hi. Hey, Bellfire. I'm toast. I am Ravager Munchies. Well. I am so toast. I am not toast. I am not toast. I am not toast. I am not invincible, but I made it. Scott's chose yakety sax. Yep. Oh look, there's a wandering trader nearby. They're not going to help. Oh, the relief. Yep. I picked the one that had the best chance of getting through. That also means that Luna's Ravager is not anywhere near the way out. No, I'm actually heading to level 3, Elkhorn.
Security authorization accepted.
Going down. Hello, level 3. Oh, that's a lovely start. So it's somewhere in that direction. Level 3 isn't easy to escape. Oh, lovely. I'm going to snooze the ad that starts in 5 minutes in the vague hope that it's just going to result in more... I can't see a fnurbling thing, and I'm sure you lot can't either. Okay, that's better. I escaped through a machine. Thank you. At the moment, I'm more worried about figuring out where I'm going. This is the most of level 3 I've seen. Usually it's pitch black in here. I've got no snoozes left, Elkhorn. But thank you. I only had the one because we've not been streaming long. 3 per stream. I think it racks up over time, Elkhorn. Fair, welcome in. Toast is a doggo plushie in someone else's stream. Also clipped my Ravager sandwich. Thank you for that. Oh, hello. Mine? 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 Okay, for my next trick. How the fnurbles do I get out of here? I think this might actually be... I don't know. That's a lot of clank block. That's an awful lot of clank block. How you wish wardens could lock into the voice chat mod. They can. You just need a specific add-on for it. Why is there a smeging huge amount of batteries in this place? I'm assuming these are supposed to be batteries. You were told repeatedly you're not allowed. Luna, you're not allowed. That's an odd place for a block. It's almost like it wants you to walk up here. Very unfair for streamers. You say that, Elkhorn, but I'm not actually talking in-game right now. I have push to talk on constantly. So, while I am talking, I'm not talking in the game. It would make Decked Out much funnier. The screams of people running only for more things to follow. Yeah. I found Tadpole Milk's head. There's a sneak feature in Prox Chat as well. Ah. Okay, so this is not the exit. This is just an area of the dungeon. Or the laboratory. Or whatever. Those heads we're meant to collect and put somewhere. Okay, so first floor has Moon's head. Second floor has somebody else's head. And third floor has Tadpole. I don't know where we're supposed to put them, but I have seen... Oh, there's several per floor? Lovely. And we have a weekly Pokemon in chat for those who need it. So now I just need to find this machine that I'm supposed to throw myself into and try and swim out of this floor. You found Moons and Tadpoles, but that's it. I can't remember who else's it was that I found. But they're on level 2. Hey, Daddy Bones. I want nothing to... That wasn't there earlier. I got the artifact, Elkhorn, yes. It was in the... Is this a dead end? In the area with the batteries. Oh, there's a barrel down there. What's the odds that there's another set of heads in it? It's a seagull. That's the level 4 entrance. Oh, it removes the... Right, okay. Opens up the lava pit to drop down. I am walking over the top of a warden. This feels like a dead end. This is a dead end. Why did I come this way? Yeah, I hear you below me. Ah! I don't know where I am or where I'm going. I apologize for the squeaks. The shrieks. The scared Scotsman noises. And the the warden noises. What the heck is this room? Is this where I came in? Yes, it is. Dag Fnurblet. I'd like to go out, please. I'd like to go home. I want to go home and not die on the way. Okay. There's a very sniffy warden around. Here we see a scared squirrel navigating in the dark. Yes. Thank you for the intelligence that doesn't help. What are the odds that the way out is not on this floor? Want to go home? Decked Out says no, or it can go the quick or the long way. Yeah. I haven't seen this door before, so let's go and see what's through. Well, I can't see what's through it. Apparently, it's a one-way door. And this is not the way. Let me out! That's what the heads are for. Oh. Interesting. Right, that means that the exit is not on this floor, because I'm pretty sure I've just looked at everything. It's a massive area beyond that. You have to finish it, to be honest. Oh, well, it's nice to know that the whole game isn't completed yet. Ahem. So I guess I've got to go down a floor at least. Denying those poor Ravagers a snack. I've only just looked over there and seen that. Yes, Glam. Hashtag blame Henry. Of course. Not doing all the work you have to do. You say looking at the work you have to do on your base and uni stuff. Yep. Now the question becomes, am I aiming for something on this floor to get out, or do I need to get down to the lowest level? And that's a 3-block gap, so I'm not going that way. Lovely. You're on top of things now, barely anything left, feeling pretty relaxed. Yay! That's good to hear, Luna. I can't jump across there. That's a 3-block gap. So. Ah, more lava. That's not helpful. Oh, this is the area I died last time. Because there was a warden there. And that's level 4. Hello, level 4. Right. That's where I died last time I was in here. Interesting. Offline, offline, offline. Isn't this the exit? Yeah, it is. This is how I get out. I think it's the middle one. I hope. Going down. Oh, I saw that and thought I was dead. Oh, this is the... Okay, there's a button around here somewhere. If I remember rightly. I've seen Luna do this. And I have no idea how. And having a warden blind me is not helping. Thank you. Ah! Dag fnublet. I swam into one of the exits. One of the water areas. Nope. Aha! This is the way. Oh, we're in Davy Jones's area. And he's cranky. He's very cranky. Okay. We've made it back to level 2. I still have clank block, apparently. I don't have a heartbeat, so I'm going to just leg it through here. By the full exit. Yeah, that's highly there's a high chance of that one at this point. Welcome to level 1. Thank you for the warning of where all the Ravagers are. Am I about to have a successful... I'm not going to say that. I'm going to shut up now. Do not say those words. Do not say those words until you've rounded this corner without running straight head first into a Ravager. I've got 3 hearts. Davy Jones nearly did for me. We're at the exit. That was exhausting. but successful. I'll hydrate. And a stretch to go with it. Yeah, I am. I am very, oh yeah, in need of a stretch. Right, first thing to do is put my intelligence in here. Second thing to do is to start turning bits into intelligence. 98 intel. Yeah. That was exhausting. That was absolutely exhausting, but good grief, it was successful. What juicy card will I get with that? I don't know yet. Did that go out yet? I think that went out. I took my eye off the ball. Right. So I could get well-fed, I could get regen, I could get resistance, I could get jump pack, I can get intelligent. I've got intelligence. I've got a loot goblin already, dungeon repairs, pirate's booty, gold mine, and tread lightly are the expensive ones. I need to remember what the heck these cards are, because I've never had enough money to buy any of these. Where the heck is Minigame Meadows? There it is. Decked out. So, well-fed gives me food at the start. Regen gives a regen effect. That might be useful. Resistance gives resistance. Wonders what makes a booty piratey. I don't know. All red cards do not add to your 40 card total. Ooh, that's nice. Jump pack, jump boost. That might be useful on level 3. Intelligence, I've got, I said. Loot goblin, I've got. What does dungeon repairs do? 7 hazard, but generates 1 clank. Where was gold mine? Gold mine generates 10 treasure drop chances. Yes. Do I have enough for that and dungeon repairs? 57. No. I'm tempted to get... I know dungeon repairs is good, but I'm really tempted to get the gold mine for the treasure chances. Because I think my biggest problem is that took a long time to get any of the... Gold mine does something else on level 2 as well. Gold mine it is. Oh, that's pirate's booty. Yeah, that would make sense, because that would do something inside the pirate ship. And I still got 48, so I could get a tread lightly, which blocks 4 hazard. Or, seeing as how Season 2 has started, I can get 3 promotion scrolls. No, but there's also a lot of hidden buttons. Hey, Bo! This does not look like a greenhouse. No, this looks like a panicking squirrel who at one point was stuck between 2 ravagers. Yeah! Hold on. 48. Hey, Mr. C. Blocks 4 hat. I'm going to get this. Rather just be slacking. Oh, they definitely got a chomp on me. They really got a chomp on me. But they were not good enough. I'm so... do 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 do. Unfortunately, Tadpole Milk's head is going to do me absolutely no help at all. Back on? Yes, it has. Right. Hi. Gold mine, decked out box, 10 intelligence, a mine. And I'm just waiting for one more card, and then we can get out of here. Wow. I took so long making my mind up in there that the game has reset. Anyone for a free run? Unfortunately, the Tadpole head does not make it through to the end for LK. That has to be used somewhere else. I don't know where, though. Apparently, we have to find multiple heads. Game won't start without a key first. Ah, well. No, unfortunately, Alcorn, that is the one run that I have a key for. I am out of keys. And while I could buy some more, I really would like to... Oh, wow. This is apparently the birdie section. I would like to actually get some building done today as well. Let's see. Yeah, I need to find the area. There's got to be a hidden button or lever somewhere, maybe even a crawl about. Yeah, there's a few of those. So gold mine is 10 treasure drops, so I'm just going to add that straight. Tread lightly is 4 hazard. So what blocks hazard? Stability. I can take out 2 stability and have the same. There we are. Take out 2 stability, and that's a net 0 on my deck. Which makes that useful. 35 intelligence. Ooh, that could be useful. Good night, Blast. Look after yourself. I have a few of those heads surrounded by tridents and grey parrots. Seems logical. Right, let's make sure all of this is where I expect it to be, otherwise I'm going to end up confused. Braces for the final pun. Yep. Well, that's interesting. That still says resetting. But the door's already open internally. That felt like it had already reset. Do you know the chocolate record player? It sounds pretty sweet. Good night, Blast. Good night. No, I'm assuming it's still resetting somewhere else. Which gives me a minute to think about stuff. Okay, those are my spares. That's a 35. There's nothing in that decked out box. Okay. Sorry, Blast. It's so terrible that I'm just saying goodnight. Ooh, Terry's chocolate orange. Those are nice. The thing about a Terry's chocolate orange is the way you open them. By basically dropping them from a high height so that they shatter. I've never, ever opened a Terry's chocolate orange without basically taking it into the kitchen and dropping it on the kitchen counter 2 or 3 times until it just separates into the pieces. Ah, dear. Yet another use for yellow pages. Is that where you basically smack it with one? Whack it on the counter. Yep. Smack it good. And then you get the chocolatey goodness. Either that or just a little extra elevation. Elevation, that's what you need. Can you use a sufficiently large dictionary? Probably. I mean, I have one of those that is very, very thick. You open Terry's chocolate oranges by smacking it on the counter. If that doesn't do it, some of your large rocks will break it. Yep. I can see that would be a useful thing. Game, would you mind resetting, please? I'd like to go and get some building done, please. Good lord. That took an hour and a quarter nearly. Yeah. I mean, granted, 15 minutes of that was probably the startup. Luna. Oh, well. Yep, I broke it. I've left a note in the it's broken list. While I'm here... What the heck was that? I think something just died in a fire. Otter or Ravager. I'm not sure which. Hey, Miss Mist. All this playing with food. Look, even the Ravagers were playing with their food. They were basically chasing me around and bouncing me between them nearly. That sounded wrong. Sorry, I'm suffering from brain loss. Better than a bouncy castle. Well, you're not allowed to have dinner. Lap cat's revenge. Spent your morning making sourdough bagels. Ooh, that sounds nice. Right. Let's have a quick look at the shop. And see what 35 intelligence can be used for later. I know I could use it for keys. I don't want to. I don't have a food channel. You're right. I could buy a... Ooh, I can rename one of the Ravagers. Gold mine I've just bought. Yeah. Well-fed. I don't have. Yeah, at some point I'll buy a Ravager. Before we go in next week, remind me to buy a Ravager. Scotsman's Revenge. Surely it should be Fnurble's Revenge. Revenge of the Fnurbles. So all in all, that didn't go too terribly wrong. I even know where the exit to level 3 is now. Yay! Fnurbles, the revenge. Yep. Fnurbles strikes back. Do I need to basically run many, many times over the next few weeks? Once per week. Until we can get a whole series of Ravagers. Where are we? Oh yeah, this way. By all the Ravagers. Luna did that at the beginning of the year. I need to get my own back. Quote 42, yes. Dang it, I've done the opposite of what I wanted. I can't remember what that was, what the context for that was, but that's an interesting one, Ginger. Look after yourself, Urban. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So we've now done the Panicked Squirrel part of this evening. Fnurble Menace, Attack of the Fnurbles, Revenge of the Fnurbles, A New Fnurbles, Fnurbles Strikes Back, Return of the Fnurbles, 6 Fnurbling Ravagers. Revenge of the Fnurbles could be several films. 2 Fnurbles. Wasn't that when I agreed to add Wardens of Redeem? I've never agreed to that. I also don't have a map, so I don't know where I am. Back to the Fnurbles. That sounds wrong, Frauke. That sounds so very wrong. Four Fnurbles and a funeral. Con with the Fnurbles. Oh, what is this? Ruin a film with the word Fnurbles. Jurassic Fnurbles. Merry Fnurbles. How about the Fnurbles claws? Or Die Hard with a Fnurbles. Something about Fnurbles. Lord of the Fnurbles. The Dark Fnurbles rises. Oh, goodness. The Fnurble Ship of the Ring. And we have a Pokemon in chat for those who are interested. Romancing the Fnurbles. Ooh, that's a film I haven't heard for a while. Fnurble Rinse. Couldn't think of a good way. A Clockwork Fnurbles. Mary Shelley's Fnurbles. Once upon a time in the Fnurbles. Okay. Again, could be many. Yeah. So. The good, the bad, and the Fnurbly. Oh, goodness. So, where are we? we are back in my area, for which I don't actually have a good name for it yet. One of these days, I do need to come up with a name for this. This is where we're going to be putting the greenhouse. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Fnurbles. Rogue Fnurbles, a Scotsman story. 7 prizes for 7 Fnurbles. You mean it isn't the Cliffs of Insanity? You know, I might actually just go with that. Blazing Fnurbles. Ooh, that sounds painful. Cliffs of Insanity are in Ireland. Really? Young Fnurblestein. Surely that should be Frankenfnurbles. Frankenstein? Frankenstein? Frankenfnurbles. Yep. History of the Fnurbles, Part 1. Fnurbles in black. Scotsman in Fnurbleland. Hey, Danish Viking. The Cliffs of Moher. Moher? Goodness. Okay. Fnurble Gully. Oops. Gravity works. Okay. I think this might be where we actually break out the Happy Ghast, because I want to actually build something here that is the Fnurble Rinth. I tried something like that one earlier. But, right, one more meeting, back in a bit. Have a good meeting, Raven. The good Fnurbles. Actually, let's move this up a bit. Back Fnurbles. Oh dear. Oh my. The Fnurble Redemption. James Fnurbles. Dr. Fnurble. A fistful of Fnurbles for a few Fnurbles more. Good. Oh, that sounds wrong. It's Fnurbling around with Fnurbles to a point where rum on a Monday almost sounds like a more sane option. You've had a grand start to your week, so thank you, Viking. Right. Where did I leave that? I'm not sure that that's actually in a convenient spot. Actually, no, that's a convenient spot. That works. Those magnificent men in their Fnurbling machines and saving Private Fnurbles. Oh my. So, what we need to do around the world in 80 Fnurbles. One Fnurbled over the cuckoo's nest. And Fnurble Wick. Ooh. Let's start making this. Did I bring out the mossy stone bricks? Yes, I did. Fnurbles of the Lost Ark. So what I want to do is basically arrange this so that there's a solid platform and then have it so we have a point where this can arch down to. So let's start thinking about this. Yeah, I know. I'm terribly sorry. I'm actually starting thinking about building. How dare I? How very dare I? So if we make that our end point, we can bring dances with fnurbles. How to train your fnurbles. Oh, goodness. Heil Hydrate. Dances with fnurbles. Man with the golden fnurbles. Final fnurbles. Tight. And a stretch as well. Thank you. Fnurble story and its many sequels. Oh, another bit's fallen off my chair. I'm going to have to replace this chair soon. Okay, I feel like the sun's setting, so I'm going to try and actually... Never-ending fnurbles. Oh my goodness. Oh, somebody else is sleeping. That solves that problem. So. Is that right? Yes, it is. That's good. Never-ending fnurblery. How wide is this? 2001 A Fnurble Odyssey. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we go 7 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this area is actually where 7 is. Oh, actually, that's good. That means that that's in the wrong place. Meeting time, we won't be back. Look after yourself, Elk. Thank you for joining us. So if we bring that up to there, I need more... The Fnurble of Wall Street. Who wants to be a Fnurbler? Okay, so let's look at this. Okay, let's sort out the above the ground bits, and we'll come back and sort out 10,000 100,000 Fnurbles under the sea. Which reminds me, at some point we will be building a country for old Fnurbles. The Nautilus here. I was actually... So that one is a 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea reference. We will be building one. Do I have more moss? Because I have a problem if I don't. I don't have more moss. Dag Fnurble. My moss is back at spawn. Right, I'm going to grab a shulker. Oh, I actually do need to go down there. You see, this is why I need a... this is why I need a moss farm in this area. So I will be making one of those probably between now and next week at this rate. Because if I keep running out of moss, then it's not going to be very helpful. Moss, 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 moss. Yes, exactly. Also known as my shopping list. Have a good luck, Ginger, and thank you for joining us during the mayhem of Decked Out. There is a shop for moss. But I need to spend all of my diamonds on more Decked Out run keys. But I also have moss. In here. So one thing I was talking to Luna about yesterday was possible idea. So we have a shop there, a shopping district, and one of the things that would be useful to have is a reason for, or a shop that I would run in this area. I think I'm going to bring that entirely. I appear to have a lot of hose. I'm not going to comment further on that one. You have a shop application in. Ooh, nice. I think Luna was trying to catch up on those. But yes, I was talking to Luna about... Thank you, Raven. Look, I'm not as good as Luna, who has an entire box of hose. Need to design said shop as well. It's in progress. Yay! What I'm thinking of doing is a pot and sherd shop. Because my build area is starting very rapidly to resemble a British museum. You want a pot shop? Yep. And not the 420 type. But a shop selling all the sherds and all the pots. I could probably make it look a bit like the... Part of me says, make it look like Warehouse 13. For anyone who knows that. Very similar to the ending of Indiana Jones. Yes, the old pots and the old sherds. Because, you know, what with my character skin being very similar to Indiana Jones. You know, Indiana Scotsman. And the fact that my build is rapidly turning into a museum, seeing as how it's got a skeleton hanging from the ceiling. Good thing your skin isn't Link. Yes, I'd break all of my shop. Shop design is going to be based on something you own in your collection. Ooh, fantastic. Collection of what? I'm curious. If you're willing to say. Shot shaped like a pot selling shirts. You try saying that fast. That fast. Right, that's better. Now I've got some mossy stone bricks. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Ooh, where's some copper? You study geology, you have a rock collection, occupational hazard. It's going to be based on a fossil you have. Oh, fantastic! That explains the you break open chocolate orange with rocks statement from earlier. I was listening. Might not have been responding, mostly due to running for my life from Ravagers. But I was listening. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, dee, dee, doo, doo, doo. That works. I can use that as a way of doing things, but what I might do is take out a couple of bricks here and make that vertical like that. Yeah. Oh, that means that it's going to be... Eh. And I didn't even notice we had a Nidoran in chat. Oh well. What level's that? Oh, I don't have... oh, goodness. Looked at block in overlay. There we are. It's 106. 105. Okay, I need to go up by 1. Tend to pick up rocks that fit in your pocket, unlike some people you know who have a giant piece of granite as a doorstop. Eh. Whoops. Oh yes, I need to turn this into a spiral staircase. You're being distracted by all of the adorabilies. Adorable bees? Adorabees? Who knows? Favorite rock is a geode with grey quartz. Nice. Their housemate, who isn't a geologist, has stubbed their toes on the granite a lot of times. I'll take that one out. I wonder if that's Luna logging in to complain at me for breaking Decked Out. I didn't do it. Immediately as I say that. Blame the Fnurbles. I blame the Ravagers for not getting a snack. Oh, wait, what? Oh, Fnurbles. I need one more grate. Of course I do. Fortunately, I still have some blocks of copper. This conversation Loki makes you want to share your picture of your rock. Yeah. You don't know what your favourite rock is, but your favourite mineral is malachite. Copper ore is very pretty. Malachite is pretty. I've heard of it, and I think I've seen it a few times. I'm gonna have to set up a random photos and media channel in Discord, I suspect, for just posting pictures of things based on conversations. Just a stubborn piston. You can still hear me. Oops, okay. I was. Sorry, wasn't he sure? Copper is also what your undergrad dissertation is on. Ooh. Rock picks or it didn't happen, you'll post yours too. Ooh. Telemed appointment over. Fnurbled Snorri, Fnurbled with the Wind, Fnurbles 2, Fnurbled Boogaloo, Fnurble Wars, and Once Upon a Fnurble. were Ginger's? Glam Pixies suggestions. You have leaning over rocks? I'm confused. I'm also not sure I should actually ask. You're setting up your terrarium. Oh, excellent! Right, that explains the rocks. Right. I think we can put the glass along this row. It's just a tiny one from Moss. I remember you mentioning it now. I do remember you mentioning it. Ooh. Oh, that's an interesting rock. What the heck is that that's running through the middle of it? I picked out 4 pieces of Dragonstone. What's my favourite mob? Given how often I play with them, I believe that everybody would say my favourite mob is Ravagers. My personal thoughts? I don't know. Actually, I would say the Pillagers. Oh. Yes. Happy Gast. Happy Gast. Happy Gast. Happy Gast. Happy Gast. I forgot. I really should have thought of that. Duh. Oh, Lord. Happy Gast. Happy Gast. Do 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 do. Happy Gast. Happy Gast. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hey do 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 do. Happy Gast. Happy Gast. Do 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 do. Now to find your rock photo. Yay for rocks photos. Quartz. Okay. No clues. It was worry stone, so you've worn the rust stops off and the oil from your hands has polished it up. I mean, that happens a lot. It's nice to have that. I have, and I guess I'm going to have to post pictures of them if I mention them. I have 3 worry eggs. They're not very large. They're about ½ an inch tall. One's Damascus steel, and the other 2 I can't remember what they are. They're from a company that just keeps releasing new ones. Okay, that works. That's nice. So what we can do is, if I do a row of this across here, actually, do I? Yes. Yeah. Let's go with copper here and here and there, apparently, because actually that's probably a good place to put some copper. I'm gonna want to work out how to place glass into this anyhow. Oop, gravity works. Let's try that again. I feel like I need to increase the odds of getting one of the sound reactions for falling. Ooh, that was close. Just had a look at the photos, probably quartz veins. Cool. Makes sense. Quartz tends to turn up in a lot of rock, like, just in general, actually, I was about to say. Let's grab 2 of these, so we can put 1 here. And hides in the blanket fort in the corner. Hey, Chris, welcome in. Ooh, Nautilus. I see a Nautilus. I see a Nautilus. Okay, that's nice. That's got a sort of steampunky feel to it. Let's get some glass into it. Quartz is very common. Quartz is incredibly common. I agree. Oh. Fnurbles. Okay, so this is just going to be a symbolic amount of... Hold on, I've got sand. I have sand, and I have furnaces. I can make more glass. Sand. Sand. Right, well that's cooking. No! It's not fall yet. So what I'm thinking is we'll have the glass suspended from this. Because I have the intention of putting the glass along the bottom here.
Ladder's patent as a trap roll!
Yes, I agree. Fnurbles. At which point, I think the glass is going to be below this. But we'll bring it up by 1 more just here. Nah. And then we'll run out. That's nice. That's got a sort of... I may have to look into connected textures. I know I've suggested it, thought about it, and then ruled it out. The alternative is finding a decent supply of... Oh, of course. I do have a decent supply of... I've got bones here somewhere. Grey quartz in the bottom geode. Ooh, those are nice for okay. I have quite a bit of bone. So I'm going to take all of that glass out and turn it white. Vanilla tweaks. Borderless glass only does glass. Yeah. Woo. I need to put safety railing around there before the no drama safety llama has a go at me. Not that I have a no drama safety llama in this world. I find that the white glass looks better because it doesn't have such a strong border. We'll be quiet. Hand's going to be covered in worm poop. Yeah. I need to squirrel-proof my own base. I need to make my base avoided by... no, yeah. I need to make it so my base doesn't upset the no drama safety llama. Ow. I also need not to drop... not to spleef myself. When a squirrel gets drunk, a Scotsman comes out to play. That sounded more wrong than I meant it to, but hey. Your base is not secure. Eh. Taking a short break in bed to warm up. Hoping the furnace repair person comes soon. I hope they do too, Raven. There it is. Oh yeah. White stained glass. I love the fact that I keep a crafting bench in a bundle. Comes in so handy. I got a feeling this is too white. No. It just looks too white up close. That actually looks just right. That's good. I was about to panic and consider that I may have been better off with light grey. I think it'll look better once I tinker with the other bits I want to put in. So let's put the other bits in as well. Right, I'll do this section in a minute. Let's get some of... Right. Why am I carrying so much iron? Oh yeah, because I was bringing it back. Derp. That can go in here for the moment. Right. What I would like is... what do we think? Spruce? I think spruce would probably be the colour I'm looking for. Yeah, let's try with the spruce. That's dark oak. Immediately go straight to the wrong barrel. Well done, Scott. 10 out of 11 for failing to know where you are. 10 out of 11? Yeah. Eight out of 10 cats prefer to know what they're doing. The 10th just said fnerble it. Those should be converted into something else. 10th is an orange derp. Yep. Always the orange ones. Yeah. Yeah, I can believe that. Right, what I want to do is... Ooh. Are those the bagels that were mentioned earlier? The bagels of... Oh, hey, give me back my... You fnibbling thief. Ooh, lovely. I need some half slabs. I've just built myself out onto a ledge with no way of getting back in. Oops. 11 out of 12 Scotsmans built themselves into a place that seriously, you have rockets and wings and jump. Yeah. Look, just because I have rockets and wings doesn't mean I immediately think of them. For those who aren't used to me, I'm a derp. Pleased to meet you. Well, I guess we're down here again. 8 out of 10 derps are convinced the Scotsman is completely derpy. How does that look? Ooh. It's close. It's close, but I think these two need to be something different. Possibly a half block higher. What if I do that? 9 out of 10 derps know that Scotsman is a fnobling derp. The 10th is Scotsman. Yes. I really wish I could put a I could put a trapdoor here, but it's the middle of a block, and you can't put trapdoors in the middle of a block. Then fnurble it. Yes, exactly.
Bricks, my old arch enemy.
I agree. I feel like I'm walking into a rake. Suggest a trapdoor, but then you notice the exact same thing. That's the problem. It's the middle of the... There is nothing like a trapdoor for the middle of it. And on today, if Scotsman makes weird noises, cat-like noise. Yeah, that's new. That's not new. That's better. That's better. Ah. I've made it too thick. I've made it too chonky. Let's unchonk the chonk. And redo it with... No, hold on. That should be the half slabs. So we do lower half slabs instead of upper. That's got it. I needed to undo the chonk. It was too chonky. I needed a little less chonk. That's the trick. Yeah. I like that. That is much nicer. I'm tempted to swap that block, that stair and that stair for copper. I'm going to get some copper and test it. I can always remove it again. But I think making it something other than the... Oh look, I've got some. I don't even have to make copper. Now, in all of this copper, I'm going to make the copper one layer of oxidized. Nope. Nope. It was a nice thought, but it looks terrible. Today on... Gotta try it until you figure out that it's wrong. Right, let's get the wooden sections onto this one. No, come on, give me the wooden sections. Hardy herb, herdy 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 herd. Wait. No, that's right. And then that one. You know, I think having them as different widths is probably going to look okay. I could move this one to the right. Insert. This is fine! Symmetrical is not the answer. Symmetrical is not always necessary. Symmetrical is not always necessary. The question is, can I cope with it? And I'm not sure I can. I'm not sure. Hey, Cal. Welcome in, Chaos Twin. You know the worst thing? I would like to actually make this one wider. Moving this one to the left, and this one to the left, two to the left. What if I move? Yeah, because then that will line up over the top of the... no, because this is all... Okay, that needs to go to the left. I was almost in denial for a minute there. I almost thought I could get away with this. You'll never get away with this. Oh, hey, I've got a barrel here. Let's put some stuff into it. Don't need that for the moment. Don't need that for the moment. Don't need those for the moment. I can pick up things now. And we have a puppetar. Egypt sounds nice right now. Nice and warm. Yep. Nope. That one stays. That one goes. Should I fnurble? Should I go? Right. A bit too much sun. Oh, no, hold on. You. No. U-G-H-O. There. You know, I've got some perfectly good scaffolding in my inventory that I'm just absolutely not using. And the puppetar was caught by Feg. Nice catch, Feg. Actually, no, not that one. I've got cracked brick here somewhere. There we are. Cracked brick will go nicely there. You know, I think that will work. I'll put one of those there as well. What I'll probably do is bring this cliff edge in a bit. Kel is on a 60 stream streak and has managed to dodge the Merry White House bot, making them one of the few people to have managed to do so today. Congratulations, Kel. Oh, hey. I got a full stack of... Is that brick all it's cracked? Oh, Raven. Actually, let's just use that. Here. Tough brick slab. Confetti distraction works rather well. Sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't work at all, I've noticed. Put that. No, I'm going to put that there, and we'll sort something else out in a minute. You want to fly south today? Don't blame you. Alright, let's get some white stained glass. Bring it in here. So, and then we do this. Okay, welcome in. Is it 3 rows of this? And then we bring it up by 1? Yes, it is. So in fact, we're going there, there, here. Lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are the odds that... Yay, I think I actually have enough white stained glass without having to break into the second batch that was just cooking. What do you know? I do. I do have enough stained glass. I do. No, hold on. Yes, there they are. I forgot to put that there. I'm in a hole. That's where the stair goes in copper. There. That's better. Oh. Yes, I'm trying for a slightly steampunk greenhouse, and I want it embedded into this cliffside. So I'm trying to get something that's going to work. I'm going to make the let the copper oxidize up to this level. So it's very much in keeping with the style we've been putting in for the rest of this build. Now I want to actually start... Now I've got the greenhouse itself, I want to actually make this lot look a lot more ornamentalish. And I need to figure out this end. And then somehow I need to actually, you know, connect it into the cliff. Which is probably going to be the hardest part of all of this. Oh. But the reason for this is where I'm keeping my bees. I have 2 sets of bee farms. One producing honey bottles. I've actually got quite a few more. And the other producing honeycomb, for which I've actually got probably enough room to make some more. So let's open that up a bit. What I do have is when these reach the point of backing up, they output a redstone signal and it disables the entire farm for that side. And I also have the same on the one for the honey bottles. And it also, well, in the case of the honey bottles, extends this. Hey, Footy, and thank you for the hydrate. Extends this block and cuts off this. I'll hydrate. And thank you for those 6 bits. Moop moop. I just went to go and stretch and didn't realise that it hadn't been redeemed. You've got me trained, chat. You've got me trained. Thank you, Footy. I hope you have a great evening too. There's the stretch. Thank you, Cal. Well, usually chat insists. You've got me so well trained that I see a hydrate and I expect a stretch. Waxing lyric. Oh, hold on. That's aged. That's where I wanted that. But yeah, none of my wax is pre-coppered. I take that back, reverse it, flip it around, and it'll make more sense. None of my copper is pre-waxed, because as Raven says, there is a rule on this server of no destroying trial chambers, which of course means all of the wax is coming from organically mined wax. Organically mined copper wax. It's because I've got this in my hand. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Although if it's wax, you probably would stick to it. Yes, the wax mines. How far backed up is that now? Not bad, but that's... Yeah, I'm going to let that back up a bit more. Are my bees fed organic feed? Yes. They have perfectly organic, multiple... Hold on, that's not triggered. Why are those not... Ooh. That's a problem. So when it switches off, it doesn't switch back on again. Huh. Trouble at Tut Mill. I may need to make it so that this has the same cutoff as this. Yeah, the problem is pulsing the signal. I may need to cut it off rather than override it. I'll fix that later. I'd much rather work on the build. Do I even have... I have enough bits to be able to do that. What time is it? 47. Nope. I'll be doing that after the break. After stream. Because I know what time it is. Yep, that is definitely a quote, Black Lad. Right, what oh, hold on. Did I leave my... Where's my... I've lost my stone cutter. Is it still halfway up the hill? Hey, Solar! Oh, it is. There it is. Couldn't find my stone cutter. Right. I'm done with the copper. But what I would like is some deep slate. Which is quite typically at this end of that's blackstone. Do we have deep slate bricks? Yes, and those, and a decent amount of the raw stuff. Right, let's go and get my happy gust again. Because I want to work on the... I keep looking over to the left-hand monitor, expecting to have a cam account there. Nope. I'm on the wrong server for that. Nope. Coming up. Hey, Flying Fnurbles. Come on. You see, this is why Flying Fnurbles was the first thing that got installed into this area. Because I knew I was going to be doing a lot of construction on the side of the cliff. And of course, quote 200 just triggered. Yay! Thank you, Raven. Right. So what I'd like to do is this. I'm going to keep going for a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to do this. Just to start thinking out this. This isn't flying, this is fnurbling with style. Yeah, that sounds right. So with this building, it's got dark and then it gets lighter. With this, it's going to be light and then it's going to get darker as it goes into the cliff. So if I've got 2 polished deep slate walls... Mary Whitehouse bot sounds so sweet and kind until you try and streak through chat. Yep. That's the idea. Ooh, that actually needs copper straight up from there. And I've just taken the copper out of my inventory. Dope. Come on, Fnurbles. These will do nicely. Because what I'm thinking... Careful, he's thinking again. Everyone stand back. Is do that. And that will anchor the copper into the build. Yeah, that's nice. And what I can do is bring in... Well, I was going to put that here. But apparently... Apparently, I feel like it should be on the front there. So I need 2 more of those. And we have a Mr. Mime in chat for those who might be interested in catching a Pokemon. Let's get 2 more of those stairs. That's deep slate tile stairs. No, thank you. Mime's getting into a Pokeball in front of Mr. Mime. Yeah. Get in the Pokeball, mate. That's nice. Happy Gus really do need a speed potion option. It would be useful. It would be very useful. So what we could do is... I'm going to put a temporary block of stone here. Wish we had a faster flying mount. It would be lovely, wouldn't it? And then I think doing something like this across the bottom of these sections would be nice. Oh, that's nice. That works. Don't care. It's only stone. Ooh, that's nice. That gives it the sort of support feel that I want. I'm tempted to put spruce along the bottom. Would would spruce trapdoors here work? No. No. That doesn't look right. I want to make it so that it's not spawnable and can't have snow on it. Because this area being a stony... Ah. Well, that's a problem. Let's go with polished deep slate slabs. I'm going to ignore the skeleton and vaguely hope he disappears. That's better. I can't count, but that's better. Hi. Yep, off by one again. I've had a lot of off by ones today, haven't I? I'm tempted to move that up by one and have a stair. Yeah. What if we move this up to here? And have bricks here. I think that works better than that. It feels more sort of... Yeah, I like that. Also gives me options for bringing in something down through here that I can then extend downwards into that detail. I think I might take those two stone out and replace them with... Yeah, let's do that, and then I'm going to wrap up. Go to Pretties. So it's one of those, and I need another stair, which I don't have because I'm making this up as I go along. Of course I am. Like so. Ooh, that's not helpful. There we are. Actually, I'd like to change that for one of those, and that for one of those. That's better. That feels more like it's embedded into the cliff. I think that works nicely. And of course it's raining. Well, I guess Pretties mode is going to be in moody Pretties mode. So let's switch Pretties. Oh my word, that's nice. Oh, and apparently I've got connected glass textures on. Oh, that's nice. That's going to look really good when we get a massive front entrance building hall here and join these two wings together. Even the skeleton loves it. Yep. And inside, there's still some work to do by way of landscaping. I was stuck with them in Pretties mode, was I? Okay. Imagining a right along... That really does look cool. And so this is what I'm intending to have for this entire cliff face region. I want sections of build to actually be into the cliff. I don't just want to have things on top of the cliff. This whole area I want to have extend all the way down to the waterline. What I'm going to do is actually get the Happy Gast over here and quickly sleep as well. And then we can have a look at this in daylight as well. Probably with the The occasional burning skeleton, just to make life more interesting. Look, stuff, things, ghosts and crimes. Thank you for joining us, Blackclad. Right. Just like, except with water stick. Oh, that's nice. Oh, hey, and a rainbow in the background. That's nice. That is very much what I was hoping this would look like. Yeah. I need to blend it into the cliff better, and given the huge overhang on that, there may be opportunities for building another section of building below this, rather than connecting it straight back into the cliff. Oh, juice. Right. Yes. Yes, Raven. That makes sense. Although partially I'm also thinking Limsa Laminsa. Just with completely the wrong build style for Limsa Laminsa. Limsa Laminsa, except gothic and steampunk. Now there's a comment. But yes, I also still really want to start getting this building styled and into place. Now that we've got the beginnings of a structural style coming into place, which is with these arches and this sort of structure, steampunk is normal for Limsa. Oh, good. Yeah, I think once this starts expanding out into other areas of the cliff and has more buildings, this is going to look really, really cool. And of course we've got this whole section here, which will probably end up with a couple of buildings on it as well. Probably more of the museum elements, because yeah, this whole sort of museum style is definitely going to be what I continue with. I have a lot of things that need is the wrong thing. I have a lot of things I want to do that will work well with a museum style. And so I'm very much going to embrace it. And of course, many more copper columns. This is not quite natural generation. When this world was started, it had Terralith added. It belongs in a museum. Yes. So this is using Terralith for some of its world gen. Oh, that's nice. Yes. I'm starting to get a feel for what I'm going to do with the cliffs now. However, we have reached the point. It needs more lava. We'll see. There will probably be quite a bit of lava in the end anyway. Thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely fantastic having you all here. If you haven't already, check out Scar's latest video. It's on my list of things to look at, Feg. Natural to this modded world, I didn't terraform all that. Yes, this is currently natural to the modded world. Currently. And I think Feg knows exactly where my brain will be going. I will want to do things to it. Because of course I do. I'm beyond saving in so many ways. Yes, thank you to everyone for joining me this evening. It has been absolutely great fun. Scott observes this lush, virgin landscape and thinks, yes, it's got to go. Oh, goodness. I will be back again tomorrow at my usual time. Hasn't terraformed it yet. Yet being the operative word. I will be back at my usual time tomorrow, 2.5 hours previously to now, where we will be back in Gordonstein on the Madness World. Continuing with all of the builds, we have a barracks block to develop. Yes, lock up her landscape. Scots is out. Ooh, my. I see a nice virgin landscape, and I just wanted to make it pretty. Ooh, that's... No. 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 Yeah, no. Moving on. I am going to send us out on a raid, the 3 a.m. Terraforming Club. I am going to send us out on a raid. I see someone we haven't raided for a while. I'm just going to double check that I'm right in that phrasing. No, I actually raided them fairly recently. No, Tango's doing well enough of his own with 6,500 viewers. Look, a distraction. Yes. And Whip, Dragon, Math Girl, Blunding. I was thinking Blunding. Raided them 11 days ago, but that's not a terrible bad thing. Math Girl we raided 4 days ago, so I don't know Bloom, so I'll have to go and look for them. I think Blunding. Or when did we last raid Canadian Dragon? 9 days ago. Bloomson is very wholesome. Right, I'm going to open Bloomson to work out who they are, because I will take that as an interesting person to research. But in the interim, I'm going to raid out to Blunding. Thank you for the recommendation, Inari. I will keep them in mind once I've checked them. So, I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic evening. And I forgot to pause ads. Don't. And hopefully I will see you all again soon. What was that name? That was Hydrate, Medicate, etc. Yes. Bloom Sun. I don't see a Bloom Sun. Oh, there they are. Live 72 viewers. Thank you. I will go and check them out. And yes, be nice to yourselves. Take care. And I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.